Games must you play?
Oh, the Star Wars is today.
We're here for the Star Wars Outlaws, Scoundrels, Rapscallions on the show. It's an open world Star Wars game.
Rabble rousers?
Yes, rabble rousers, indeed. And we're here to make you play it on this episode of Perplexing Pixels. And I promise you, no boulders or seagulls.
Stop it now.
Stop it now. Well,
this doesn't look like Star Wars.
We're here doing the Star Wars in Outlaws, and you are an outlaw, and currently there is a base in that direction. It's a blaster. My blaster. And you have a jump button with X, squares punch, and so I'm going to head you in this direction here. Circle is crouch. There's a bit of a stealth thing going on. But generally, it is an open world. Say speeder, that's Star Wars. It is an open world sort of Star Wars game. Oh, look, you're getting shot at. Get in there. Shoot that guy. Sorta, kinda. It overheats because blaster. Just hit square to punch him. He punched. There you go. Hooah!
You Lord Farquaad.
That's what you get. You would think, being an open world game, you can go up to that thing and steal it. You can't.
Why?
It won't let you.
Why?
I don't know. This game's not very good. You can shoot him, yes, for sure. You're getting shot at here. By somebody who's not pleased with your recklessness.
Well, I'm not pleased with their recklessness. Like, how do you do this,
Hit
dude?
down to heal. Well, there you go. You just crumpled and died. Your little animal friend was like, bro, what happened? What happened? So the open worldness of it is not, and I'm not going to put that blame totally on
I will.
Ubisoft.
I will.
I'd more say, hey man, anytime that you make a licensed game, especially from a Disney license, they're going to have their own little rules and regs and that kind of garbage, and what you can and can't do in a video game, which is upsetting. Because you think open world, you think, alright, GTA, or, Saints Row, or
I actually hit somebody.
any number of, games that give you the freedom to kind of go around and make the kind of grim chaos you like to make. This game, not as much. The part where you have blasters and you can do the blaster stuff with them, that's not a problem. You are an outlaw, you're not really a good guy, essentially, sort of. There are different factions to
Yeah, I shot the that time.
align with and whatnot, but again, you can't steal their speeder. You have your own speeder, but you can't steal theirs. It's not what you want from this kind of a style of game. Come on, man! You're walking in the road, so, that's kind of a thing there. But the thing was, before this came out, people were trying to run you over. People were real mad, right? Because. Can you guess why? They were mad.
Farquaad just keeps getting repeated over and over and over.
They were mad because the main character is a woman. Exactly.
Like, see, when you ask me, I can't even figure it out, because what kind of idiot would be mad about that?
The worst people on the internet. And here's the thing. If this game had a dude, if it had a bland, generic, bald, white dude in the main character role, it wouldn't make the game any better. It's still boring. The actual character here is inconsequential. Like, you could have put a Han Solo in here. It wouldn't have mattered. It'd still be the same boring gameplay. I gave you a goal, and you're just walking in a whole different direction.
I don't know.
But also, hitting...
Well, I'm proving what you're saying about this game being boring.
Hitting right on the D-pad calls your speeder.
We need to pick up the pace.
There's your speeder.
Oh.
Click R3 to mount the speeder. Now you can drive.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, not really.
I was going to say, it'll be fun for about 8 seconds.
Well, first of all, unless you get your meter to fill, you can't just by default shoot when you're on the bike. And it's like, why not? But I want to. Just solid steel.
Yeah, they don't move. I thought they'd go flying, maybe.
There you go.
Oh, I go flying. Ow.
The problem that you'll find, and I'm saying this as a very casual, at this point, fan of Star Wars, that those fans want a very particular thing over and over again. And if it's not that thing, they get very upset.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, there's a whole galaxy of stories to tell. Not everything has to have a lightsaber.
Is there lightsabers in this?
You're not a Jedi. You're an outlaw. You're bad at driving.
So wait, so there's no lightsaber battles in a Star Wars game?
No.
I can see the point.
We just had one, like, last year. With a dude. They kind of played like Dark Souls.
Hey guys,
We just had-
play our new WWE wrestling game. There's no wrestling matches.
Look, all I'm saying is Andor
I mean, wait.
was pretty good.
There's no wrestling matches in a wrestling game?
I
There's no
mean-
lightsabers in a Star Wars game? I'd be pissed.
They released a game called WCW Backstage Assault. That happened. We played it. There was no ring in that game. It was all backstage. He broke the heavy bag!
At least there was wrestling.
Well, sort of. Kind of.
But you're right, there's no wrestling ring in a wrestling game.
See, they can shoot at you, but so now click both L3 and R3. Now aim at a guy and hit R1 and then blast him with R2. There's no guy to aim at, you're just, yep, you wasted it, it's gone. Goodbye, hit the wall.
Oh, bro, that was a lot of buttons you just threw at
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. Don't go chasing waterfalls. In games like GTA, there's more going on in the world. Makes sense.
And it's fun.
In this game,
There's nothing here. Except
Now-
Lord Farquaad over and over again.
now, there are more planets. I have not gotten that far yet. I played 5.5 hours, and I was like, I'm good. I'm needing more of this. And maybe part of that is me being burned out on this particular open world formula. I just played a lot of these over the years. I'm just kind of done doing it.
I'm bored of them.
You're,
Same thing over and over.
you got stuck in the pen.
Yeah, I don't know how to get out.
You're an animal now. Good job. There is, like, stealth, and you can go hide in the grass. The controls are not great either. They're just not particularly intuitive. You shouldn't be here. So, you are currently in Pike territory. There's the Pikes, there's the Hutts, there's the Crimson Dawn. They're all different factions that can be aligned with, and whatever else. And yeah. Yep. Hooah! Alright, so where the f are you in terms of where you were when I had you where you're supposed to be earlier? Let's see here. And the mission was over here. So you can see this whole territory, they don't like you. If you were over with the Crimson Dawn,
Maybe I don't like them.
which is over here, you're good because I was doing missions and you kind of you could choose who to side with. You could do double crosses, kind of.
Alright, so
That
if
kind of
there's no lightsabers, right?
Yeah.
What about all the licensed characters? I've yet to see Chewbacca.
So this takes place. Well, first of all, right now we're
Wait, there's no licensed characters? Is what you're
I
trying to
can't
say?
say that for sure. I've only played.
You
5.5
can't say
hours.
that. So 5.5 hours in, you haven't seen one licensed Star Wars character.
No, I've seen characters that look like they're from Star Wars. Like I've seen
No.
like the aliens.
No.
I've been in a cantina.
No, I'm saying, did you see
Named
Chewbacca?
characters? No.
Han Solo.
No.
Yoda.
No.
Darth Vader.
No.
So there's no lightsabers, and there's no main characters.
I mean, look.
That's like slapping WWE on a wrestling game
Here.
with no name all choppers and no wrestling ring. What is WWE? No, it's not. This isn't Star Wars at all.
They've made other games from Star Wars that didn't have all the main Star Wars people in them.
They
It's
don't
happened
need all
before.
of them, but they need some. How is it Star Wars if it has nothing to do with Star Wars?
This takes place after the first Death Star was destroyed. That's kind of the
This
time
takes
frame
place
here.
after the
First.
I'm saying as a fan of the genre, why the hell would I want to play a Star Wars game that has no lightsabers, no main characters, and has nothing to do with Star Wars? Just because they're like, oh, this time. So what? Guess what? Right now, me and you's lives takes place after the Death Star was destroyed.
I mean, yes.
Is this a Star Wars life?
But this is before the second Death Star was destroyed. I'm saying, here's the problem for what you're asking for, right? If you aren't making a game that's going to recreate the movie, right? The problem with Star Wars nerds is...
Problem with Star Wars nerds. Continue.
It's not in the lore, it's not in the canon, it's not in the right time frame. When did this happen? In the movie. It didn't happen in the movie. Like...
The dorks are always going to complain. Just make a fun game that makes sense. I just don't understand how... I'm like, oh cool, I want to get the Star Wars game. Where's Chewbacca? I want to see Chewbacca. I want to see Darth Vader. I want to see Salacious Crumb. Who the f*** are these people?
The Hutts.
Yeah, it looks like it's Star Wars. It's like Temu Star Wars.
So, the thing is, when you make your own original characters, you don't have to follow all of the canon stuff from the movies, and you say, alright, well this takes place here on this whole different planet, and I've heard that this game does have and does feature Tatooine, but I didn't get that far.
Was Aunt Mabel going to be there? What was her name? Aunt Owen?
She's
Uncle?
dead. That's after the... See, look, Star Wars alien. Punch you. Dank Ferrick.
But see, even at that, Star Wars alien, like, yeah, but that's not somebody from the movie. That character was never in the movie. It looks like someone in the movie. This is like Pal World. It's like it's not. It's Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon.
The fact that you who forgets everything on this channel, was able to pull that reference out of your brain is amazing to me. You forget all the games we play. I never played that. Yeah, you did. And yet you pull power out of your brain. What the bro? Who are you? Where did that come from? Dead.
Take me out.
I have a grenade launcher. I'm shooting grenades. These guys. They deserve to die. And I hope they burn in hell.
Jesus Christ.
There's one guy left over here. Hey guy! Grenades! Off! I ran out? My blaster! Okay, I think I murdered them all. And now, we hack into the door. Or, I guess we don't. Hack into the door, it's already open. And now... Oh, it's right here. Well, alright, Dan.
Next, let's go.
All done. Guessing you'll want your credits then.
Yeah, pay me. Leave the area. Gladly. Hey, hi! Go off.
Stay sharp, Nix.
See, look, Star Wars. He has the face of
He
Star
has
Wars.
the face! He has the face! He looks like somebody who was on Star Wars.
Yes. That's the idea, yes.
That was literally Pal World. It looks like Pokemon. They act like Pokemon. He's got a face like a Pokemon, but it's not actually Pokemon.
Legally distinct Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's go, Nix.
It's my goddamn speeder.
This is a hostile area. Be careful.
I'm trying to get my speeder to show up.
Oh, no.
Who's showing?
I was doing that before and it wouldn't show up.
There it is. All right. Hey, we need a mission! Yay! Get on the hot area.
Band Camp.
Yes,
And this one time at Bandit Camp.
exactly. Now, what is to me the most annoying and the most egregious? Most other games that are kind of set up like this, even if it's a thing that you should not do, you're allowed to go around these towns and whatnot and attack people. You can't do it here. No, be nice. I'm an outlaw. I'm here to cause chaos, and you won't let me. Oh, look, a stormtrooper. We're in Star Wars.
All right, yeah, well, hey, I'll take it. Finally. That's a character from Star Wars.
So again, this is after the first Death Star.
Do it again, birth.
Which means that
After the birth.
there is still the Empire, so you can kind of go around town and get missions.
Wait, is that Greedo back there?
And gamble and whatnot. That's the same species, but
It's Greedo, but in a different outfit.
it's a whole species, so yes.
Yeah.
It's a trap!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Give money or not? No.
Ah.
So yeah, you got kind of a whole, city here to kind of do stuff with and get missions, and I don't care. It's, again...
It's so boring. I haven't been excited yet. The only fun times we had was complaining about
We can
it.
go into the gambling parlor.
But do we care?
No, we don't. That's the thing.
Because there's no lightsaber battles.
Well, see, that part I don't give a about, right? Like, you can make an interesting game
Star
without
Wars is
lightsaber.
all... The first you say Star Wars, the first thing they're going to think of is...
There's a droid.
Oh, I hate that.
What up, droid? Beep, boop.
Boop, beep.
So, your little guy here, see this little animal?
Yeah.
That's your friend, and he can steal for you, and he can, like that here. Hey, go steal.
Yeah, steal stuff, yeah.
Yoink!
Yeah, get it.
Hey, look at that! It's a Star Wars.
This is Star Wars.
There's a whole batch of droids that all have the same model. They're mass produced, so yeah. And he does the R2, not quite D2.
The rolling garbage can gimmick.
What up, though?
Yeah, so they all look like the Star Wars guys, but they're not the actual Star Wars guys.
Yes, that's the idea. They've made their own original story in the Star Wars universe. Yes, that's the whole concept of the game. Yes. And again, I'm sure a lot of work went into this, but it's not very interesting.
A crate of flyers usually keep them off her back.
And you find missions to go on and shoot guys, and it's just not, again, like, the game genre is about freedom. This game's kind of like, actually, you're not that free, so just kind of go on the path you're supposed to go on here and
I have experience.
do it the right way, do it the Disney way. And it's just,
Lame.
yeah, it's lame.
Boo.
So, in any event, this is Star Wars Outlaws. Look at that. New mission. I don't care. So Star Wars Outlaws is out now, and I'm done playing it, thank God.
And we don't care because it sucks.
How many asses do you give it?
I'm going to give it no lightsabers down.
Sure. I just want to punch this alien. I just want to punch this alien and it
Like,
won't
why
let me.
can't you? Yeah.
I can't even jump in the city.
You should be able to eliminate him from the Royal Rumble and throw him over that banister.
Exactly. And granted, if that made me more evil or, whatever.
Evil points.
Like, yes, the dark side. It's Star Wars. Like, let me do but they won't. Now, thankfully, next week, a contender for Game of the Year, Astrobot. That is a video game. And one of those extra extremes. Because here's some stages, run and jump around, and it's going to be great.
That's good.
So, next week, Astrobot, tune in, sub to me, sub to him. We'll see you then, and we're out.